everybody, this is Monday and I'm Bonnie Melford with Bonnie's Creative Place.stampinup.net, and I am coming to you today with more tips from the stamparatus. And I showed you last week the basic uses of the tip and where things were, and now I'm going to show you another quick tip that you can do with the stamparatus. So let's get started. As I told you in the last video, I like to line my my paper up right with this mark on the side. It's like a ruler mark. So I like to line it right there. And then I like to put my stamps on it. And I've got the pumpkin stamp again. And I want the pumpkin stamp to go, oops, I have it upside down. I want the pumpkin stamp to go right here, like this, if it'll stay there. Okay, so I want the pumpkin stamp to be right there. So now I'm going to bring it over and I'm going to pick it up. Alright, so now I got the pumpkin stamp. That kind of moves, so I just want to check it to make sure it is right where it is. So now I'm going to show you how to use these hinges on the side. So we're going to take our Memento black ink and we're going to stamp this up. And I'm going to stamp across. And I think it didn't get enough right there, so I'm going to stamp it again. It may be the style, but that's one advantage of having the stamparatus. Or I might not have pushed down. There we go. Now I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to move it one hinge down. I'm going to stamp this up again. Well, I guess I got to go 2 hinges down because my pumpkin's a little bigger. Okay, and I'm going to stamp another one. If I had my pumpkin maybe up a little higher, I might have been able to fit a whole row. And then I'm going to move it 2 hinges down again, and I won't get another one fully on there because of the way my paper's hanging off. But if you move this down, we move this paper down a little bit, you could get another one. So let's move it right here. And this is good for purposes if you want to cut it off. Is not good for spacing right now. This is just if you want to use your dies and cut them out. So now we have our pumpkins on there so they're easier to cut off. Now I want to show you if you want to do it for spacing. So we're going to flip the paper over, as I didn't obviously space these out very good. Okay, let's put this back. We're going to clean this right up really good. We're going to take our pumpkin. I'm going to dry it just a little bit in my hands. And I'm going to put this way up at the top this time, because I really want to get a good, well, you know what? This pumpkin is going to be too big for what I'm trying to show you. Let me get another stamp. Let me find a word. Wording is good for this. So let me get this. I don't even know what this says, but we've got a word stamp here, and I'm just going to show you. If you wanted to make a birthday card for somebody that said over and over, happy birthday, down the paper. We're going to put this here. We'll figure out what it says when we open it. Okay. Or if whatever this stamp says, if we want to say it over and over. Uh-oh. I think I might have my stamp upside down. Don't pay attention to that. It's the technique that we're learning. Okay. Because I couldn't see what it said. So we're going to stamp this like this. It'll still work. We'll just turn our paper around. It says, wishing you well. So then we're going to go right down to the next one. Oops, see, I got my, don't ever get them that close. Oh, but luckily I was able to pull them apart. If I didn't have this purple tape, that would not have happened. And then we're going to do it again. I probably don't need this one if I just move this one right here. There we go. And then we're going to stamp it again. Because see how I'm just moved it down one hinge. One hinge. Moving it down. And I'm stamping it. And it says, wishing you well. And these are 1 inch spaces. So you kind of want your stamp to be around 1 inches. Or if it's a 2 inch stamp, then you can use 2 and just go down 2 hinges. Or 3, because there's only there's 7 hinges. So I would say 2 or 3. Then we're going to pick it up and we're going to move it down. And it's nice if your stamp, and I just made a mess because that fell. It's nice if your stamp is, is even wider. Like I've done this with a wider stamp, and you can keep doing this. And it is fun. It keeps they're all in a row. They're all in the same distance apart. I mean, this is wonderful. And this is also great if you want. I'll show you another little tip on the card that we did yesterday. So we'll put this up here, and now we will take this away. So there we have them. They're all in a row. I would cut that off, being the fact that I got all these pumpkins over there, and I would use this on a wishing you well card and telling somebody to get well. But happy birthday along here. We have some bigger ones that are almost completely a 1 inch. You could do different colors along there. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with the stamparatus. This is just one using the hinge. Well, I will be back next Monday with some more quick tips. Thanks for stopping by. Give me the like, subscribe, and follow. Bye-bye.